I'm giving you, 20 seconds to say something to President Biden. If you had him right here and the camera was President Biden.
I can't say what I want to say. I'm sorry.
Well, say something that
It would bring public hangings back. Simple as that.
Okay, but then you gotta say,
I think they should bring public hangings back and hang people like Joe Biden. I think Revelations is happening before. Yeah, I think Revelations is happening right before our lives.
And then
I think Revelations is happening right now. I never used to believe in God until I overdosed on heroin, and then I truly believed in God, man. And let me tell you, the world is about to be a sea soon. I think that the border problem is a serious problem, dude. I think that soon it's going to be the Hunger Games type issue, you know what I mean? But
what would you like to see happen down there?
I would like to see Trump get into office and eliminate the presidency. Simple as that. There shouldn't even be a president. Our company shouldn't be a corporation. Our country, my bad, shouldn't be a corporation. Simple as that. And there's a lot of evil people ruling this
But
world.
he's running for the presidency. Doubtful he'll eliminate the presidency, right?
I hope he does. I hope he does, because our forefathers didn't. They wanted as little government as possible for a reason. It's because the government's bad, man.
And so the very first day, if Trump were to win again, would you? What's the first thing you'd like to see him do?
I think because of everything that's going on, even if Trump wins, things are going to be bad no matter what.
He started all this trouble.
What trouble?
That's racism and all that.
The division of the United States has all come from Obama.
In what way?
Because he's black and he tore it one way and tore it one way. And I mean, they expect you to believe what they say and not let the American people think for themselves.
I think we had about enough.
Tell me about the shirt you're wearing.
Pretty much speaks for itself.
Is that something you would really like to see happen?
Absolutely.
Even with that crucifix dangling over it, what would Jesus think of that?
Absolutely. He's not just a traitor now, he's been a traitor for decades. Everybody knows it.
But again, you have Jesus hanging for Biden. Would Jesus be cool with it?
What's the penalty for treason? Death.
Tell me this then.
Put him in prison for the rest of his life.
So what is it about Donald Trump, forgetting Joe Biden for a moment, that you like so much?
What did he do for this country? What did he do for the entire world? World peace? Lowered gas prices, taxes, everything. Everything was phenomenal under Donald Trump. Everything was.
Everything was.
Everything. Absolutely everything was. And now it's...
What is bad right now, specifically to you?
Everything's bad. Look at all the wars going on everywhere. Gas prices.
But do you blame President Biden for the wars that are going on?
Absolutely. And the Democrats and Obama.
I'm
Obama calling the shots right now. It ain't Biden. Biden's...
So it's Obama calling the shots?
I believe so. What did he say at the end of his second term or after his second term? He said if he could have a third term and have a bug in someone's ear and run it from his basement, that would be good enough for him. And I believe that's what he's doing.
Because I hadn't heard that Obama's running the White House before. Is there sort of support for that you've heard?
Biden's not doing it.
But is there support for that you've heard?
He's incompetent. Biden is incompetent. I mean, he shits himself and when he goes to see the Pope and everywhere else, and he has no idea where he's at most of the time or what he's doing. None of this would be happening if they hadn't stolen the 2020 election from Trump and we the people. That's a fact. They stole the 2020 election, and none of these wars would be going on. There would still be world peace had they not stolen the election from us and Donald Trump in 2020.
Do you blame the Biden administration for both of the wars that are going on in the Middle East and in Ukraine?
Biden administration, the Democrats, the rhinos, yeah.
Even though it was Putin who went into Ukraine and it was Hamas that went into...
He would have never done that if Trump was in office like he should be.
Okay. And then stolen election, what's the evidence of that you're pointing to?
There's mountains of evidence. Are you serious right now? There's mountains of evidence. In some states, Biden or Trump was way ahead, and then within seconds in front of your eyes, all of a sudden Biden's ahead and Donald Trump is behind by 30,000 votes. I mean, it's like 30,000 votes were taken away from Trump and given to Biden. I mean, right?
Would that not just be counting votes, mail-in ballots?
No,
Remember, that was the pandemic election.
Right. The plandemic, you mean?
What do you mean?
It was released intentionally. That's what I mean. They did it on purpose so they could use ballot stuffing and
Oh, so COVID, they released COVID so they could stuff the ballots?
yes, absolutely. It was a pandemic. Everyone knows that. It wasn't just a fluke. A bat got out of. It was planned. It was planned.
Donald,
Everyone responsible for it should be at the end of a noose or in prison the rest of their life, right along with Fauci and everyone else that was involved.
if you could have an option of 4 years of Donald Trump as a dictator or 4 years of Joe Biden as a president, what would you choose?
Donald Trump.
Even as a dictator?
He wouldn't be a dictator.
No, but I'm in this silly hypothesis.
Donald Trump. I'd still say Donald Trump. Absolutely. No, you know who the dictator is right now? Biden. And look at the shit that they're doing to Trump in court. They have no grounds for any of the stuff that they're taking him to court for. It's all bullshit to keep him from being able to run in 2024 for president. They're trying to give Donald Trump the death penalty for some bullshit charges. It's crazy.
I haven't heard the death penalty to Donald Trump, actually. I've only heard that possible prison time, some of them just fines.
For what?
By the book. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that and straighten our country out, especially with the border issues that we have.
Yeah, talk about what straightening the country out means to you, and tell me where it needs some straightening.
Well, straightening the country out to me, for the first thing and probably most important thing would be to get the border closed. And we got folks in this country that need some of the jobs that some of the Latinos and the Mexicans are taking. And they're not just coming from there; they're coming from China and some of the other countries that worry me even more. We see a lot of Latinos and folks that cross the border here too. They don't just stay around the border states. We see lots of them here.